Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, I've had this idea. I really wanted to talk about Justin Gaethje. Um, Came into the UFC 8 at 17-0, human highlight reel, uh, known for being in war, known for being hit, giving taking one to give one. His crazy leg kicks, and he started out the UFC against Michael Johnson, which people are going to look at his record and not really understand how good Michael Johnson is. He's underrated, I believe. He's always had an issue with like grappling. In some instances, there's been fights where he should have won, hurt the people, and then lost because of that. Either way, it doesn't matter because Justin Gaethje beats him in a crazy back and forth fight. So now he's 18-0, and then he loses against Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier back to back. The Eddie Alvarez one is kind of whatever to me because back and forth, and then Eddie Alvarez being Eddie Alvarez, the veteran fighter that we've all known, become later on to become champion. They made very, very nice adjustments, body shots, and was able to put away Justin Gaethje. The only one that's really, really bad is the Poirier one because a lot of people really like that fight, and I don't know why because it's kind of like a one-sided beatdown. Poirier boxes his face off. The leg kicks were very nice from Gaethje in that fight, but that's really it. He was kind of just a standing target. It'd be interesting if they would fight again because of that, because I think Gaethje would be more patient and more methodical in that fight. And that's honestly a really good style matchup for Poirier. Poirier is fighting Michael Chandler here soon, but yeah. Anyways, with Justin Gaethje losing to Poirier, then he goes on to fight James Vick. Jesus. James Vick flatlines him with like a minute, and then I believe he fights Edson Barboza. Both great leg kickers. Justin Gaethje goes right at him, and he was able to put him away. Looked a little bit more methodical in that fight. You could see the improvements that Trevor Whitman was making with him in that fight. And then I believe he fought, after Edson Barboza, he fought Cowboy and beat Cowboy early in the first round. That one was a hard fight to watch because, again, Cowboy's not a good first round. He's bad in that first round. He's a slow starter, For people who don't know, that's my favorite fighter of all time, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Love you, Cowboy. And so he gets a win there, and then I'm pretty sure after that he has him fight Khabib. I might be missing one, but I don't think so. Then he fights Khabib and looks pretty good in that first round. His leg kicks were nice. His counters were nice. Khabib did really, really good with the pressure. And then we see late in that first round, Khabib take him down at will, transition at will, and then bell rings, so it kind of saves him saved by the bell. Second round comes and Khabib does the exact same thing, takes him down and puts him unconscious with the triangle. Okay, so that's a pretty bad loss there. Then comes back and beats Michael Chandler in a pretty good fight, but I did see ways that Michael Chandler could have won that fight. That third round, he kind of just walked forward, which really didn't make a whole lot of sense because it was a back and forth fight. Third round was up in the air for Chandler or Gaethje. Then Justin Gaethje fights Charles Oliveira. And honestly, it's a good style matchup for Gaethje and a good style matchup for Oliveira. It's good for both of them. And if Gaethje could press forward and not let Charles get comfortable, Gaethje would have success. And he kind of did. I don't think the fight played out as I had thought. I'm pretty sure I picked Oliveira to win because of his submission abilities and how crisp his striking is, how technical he is. And that's how it played out, how I thought, with Oliveira. I thought Gaethje would have more forward pressure and all that stuff, and right out of the gate, Oliveira tags him, hurts him, puts him down, or not, doesn't put him down, but staggers him. And Gaethje said, he hit me so hard my tongue was tingling. He could feel it in his tongue. That's how hard he hit him. And you could see it. Every time Oliveira landed on him, it hurt. It looked like it wobbled him a little bit. Gaethje, of course, did drop and rock Oliveira, and slowly but surely, Oliveira started moving more forward, and the fight started going a little bit more towards Oliveira. And then the Bronx, hurts him with a straight right, which was freaking beautiful, if I must say. Jumps on that back. And Gaethje did a lot better this time, immediately addressing the hands. But it just was someone that's so good, like Oliveira, like that. It was a matter of time unless Gaethje could have scrambled out and got up and got away. And it didn't happen, and Oliveira wins. But I guess the real question is, do you guys think Justin Gaethje is a little bit of a disappointment? He's now, what, 23-5 or 22-5, right? 22-5. It might be 22-4. That might be what it is. But oh no, he's 23-4. That's what it is. Jesus. But my question to you guys is: do you think Justin Gaethje has lived up to the hype, or do you think he's slightly below the hype that he came in? Let me know down in the comment section. What do you think? My opinion on it is, I think he's great until he gets to the big show. And it seems like he has issues with those guys. Which, again, that's why I picked Oliveira to win that fight. I thought people would be underestimating the striking ability from Oliveira with Gaethje, because Gaethje's a little wild. Even though he's a little bit more cautious now, picks his shots a little bit better, Oliveira's still more technical than Justin Gaethje, is what it is. It's kind of the same way that when Chandler fought Oliveira, how that first round was kind of rough, and then immediately in the second round you see the technical ability of Oliveira land on Michael Chandler, see how much of a difference it was. So yeah, my opinion on him, a little bit of a disappointment. I don't think he's lived up to that hype 100%. I guess you can say maybe he has, because he's fought for the title twice, but those two title fights weren't really that close. I guess you could see the Oliveira one was a little bit more close than the Khabib one, just because he did drop Oliveira. But I don't know. Like I said, what is your thoughts on it? Let me know down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. As always, guys, hit that subscribe button as hard as you possibly can. Hit that thumbs up button as well. Helps out the algorithm for YouTube. And again, leave a comment down below. You know what it is. Peace.